Okay, so we're gonna make this quick.
Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers. We didn't get on here in time to say that previously, so I wanted to make sure I said it.
Happy Mother's Day. Um, Lots going on. My beautiful spouse wanted to do more videos, but I was not in the right headspace.
I tried, y'all.
I wanted to do videos, but what I had to say wasn't about what she wanted to do. Videos about this journey, and I really wasn't in the sharing the journey mode. I was in more of a let me preach to these people out here mode, and I didn't want to blend the two so much because it was going to go another level different than strictly just talking about this journey. Um, so let's recap this journey that I'm on with my getting better health, getting my sexy back.
He's
Um,
bringing sexy back.
um, Goes based on me wanting to be here for my family. We've had a lot of things go on since that second video we did based on this pre-surgery, and then post-surgery we've had a lot of things going on with losses. So I'm probably still gonna get on my soapbox and preach at some point, but
But are you
I'm
going to give a song?
I'm probably not gonna give a song today.
Come
I
on.
don't have a song on heart right now, but it's early. It's only a minute and 50 in. I
Eh.
might give you a song. It ain't too late. I do want to first off apologize for my fluffiness here. I ain't had no haircut
Werewolf.
since April 6th. I don't know, April before April 6th, before the trip.
Yeah.
So I'm a little rough around the edges right there, but I'm gonna let this sexy get all the way back before I give it all to you. Um,
We are 1 month post op.
I was getting to that, but still doing my intro, but okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go
Oh,
ahead.
go ahead. So, um,
I'll just be quiet. I'm just the co star.
oh my God. Anywho, we are here today to share that I am 1 month post op, and there's some changes. I can see it a little bit here and there in certain places. If you notice the thumbnail, I think I'm gonna do the thumbnail of my meal today, my dinner. I think I'm gonna do that thumbnail. I could do, yeah, I'm gonna do that. Then a side by side picture at the end will have the pre picture and the 1 month picture. But let's talk about it again. Some of the things that my wife wanted to talk about before, I just wasn't in the sharing mood about the diet that I was on, um, the pain that I was in or not in, and the challenges that I faced. Um, I really didn't have pain most of the time. I had discomfort. I had um, um, I don't even know what to call it. It was just newness is what the best term for it. Like I told y'all previously, I stopped taking medications pretty early on. Um, I had the constipation issue, but all those things have passed. Of course, in this journey, you got to have 64 ounces of water daily. That was a struggle, and I'll talk about that just real quickly. When they made the change to the DS, things would get, as I would drink small amounts as me sip, it would start hurting in here. Don't know why, what that was. I don't know what they connected next to the esophagus. I don't know, but I don't know if that's where the pressure builds up at, the gases. I don't know. Not a doctor. However, what did happen was it made me not be able to drink, and I don't have a problem drinking water and get 64 ounces in. It was just rough to reach that goal daily when I was taking small sips, and it felt like I wasn't getting anywhere with it. Um, the other goal was the 90 grams of protein. Hard to get 90 grams when you're not taking that much in. So my wife was trying to find alternatives for me to help me add to that, and um, some of them were good. Some of them were just like, I'm over this.
Most days he was over this. He's not a good patient, y'all.
That's not necessarily true in that sense. Not when it comes to that stuff. I
I mean,
wasn't.
in general.
Well, that's fine. That's a whole other conversation. Though. We're talking about the protein portion of it. I didn't have a problem with trying different things or whatever. It's just that I was over trying to drink the protein water um, that I couldn't get down. I make up. I'm gonna probably try to go back to. I got one bottle left of that. I'm probably gonna go back to it because I can actually drink now. It's again, when it's hard to drink water. Drinking the protein water was just unbearable because the taste is not the best. Um, One thing that, if you ever think about doing the surgery and they tell you about learning different flavors and stuff like that, I didn't think I would get burnt out on flavors, and I'm really not burnt out. I only done the protein, premium protein shakes, um, and I kind of stuck with chocolate. And not that I'm burnt out on it, but it is good idea to get another option to kind of balance it out. Probably, I probably could have done a little better with that, but I'm still okay with chocolate because I do like it, and I'm kind of a if it ain't broke, don't fix it type thing guy. So I stuck with the chocolate mostly. My friend at work did bring me a caramel today, and it was really good. But again, it may also be because of the fact that I've only had chocolate, and I started doing the protein shakes well before surgery.
Yeah.
So, and once I found the chocolate, I was good. I did like the cookies and cream, which I haven't had a new one of those yet. We did try the cinnamon roll, which my friend at work loves.
It was good.
It was cool. It was, but again, I'm not a big change guy, so it'd be a good alternative maybe. Like the caramel was it? They gave me caramel. It was good. Um, the caramel almost made me think about. I ain't gonna say what made me think. It makes me about something else too, but mostly like a coffee because it had a different taste to me. And it wasn't something I like I don't drink coffee, but kind of give a different flavor. But there's another something where oh no, the cafe latte one. They said it kind of tastes like a iced coffee, and the caramel. I made me think of the frappe.
Frappe.
So
Y'all beans bougie. Really, I'm a frappe.
that was what I kind of thought about this morning, but it was really good. Um, but other things, as far as diet is concerned, they get you through these different stages, and you add different meats and different things each week. We progress through this pretty good.
Before this week, what was your favorite or most challenging? Favorite and most challenging week?
Most favorite and most challenging week?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a lot. As far as food wise or just overall?
The week, the stages.
Okay, the most challenging stage. I don't know.
I was trying to see if you said, because of course I've done a lot of research so I can hear people online and what their stages were. So I was trying to see what yours were.
I don't think I had a lot of challenging things. But what I did notice is that I never felt hungry. And I say that by saying my body's changed. So the biggest part of this message today is that I have to relearn everything. This is probably gonna be a little longer video than I thought now that I think about it. Because you were so evil. We're gonna probably talk about that too. We're gonna get to this evilness too. Because there's some friends out there that recently reached out to her. We had a death in the family, and some of her friends that reached out and communicated with her recently, talk about how mean she is back in the day before I even met her. And I co-signed every last one of them 100%.
They're all lies.
Okay, we'll get to that later. So in this process, learning my body differently. Again, drinking the water, having the protein, life changing, going from here on out. Learning my body, learning what full is, learning what hungry is, all has changed. I want to say maybe week 2, I realized what I think is what I relate to hungry, because it doesn't feel like what a normal hungry is. It's empty, not hungry. When I'm empty, I start to get gases that bubble up and say, you might want to put something in me. Knock, knock, knock. Put something in me. Type thing.
Knock, knock, knock.
And water's not enough. Because I'm drinking the water. This week is the first week that I've been able to drink the water, like take a glass, drink it, and not have so much pain. I think week 2, I had a system that I would fill my mouth with water, and then slowly just let it slide down. And it was effective until I let too much go down. And I said, okay, you found out what full feels like on that day. And I'm like, okay, that's full, and I've met it, and we're not gonna do that again. So my goal is not to overeat to where I get it to go the other direction, because I've heard that's painful and don't feel good, and it messes a lot of stuff up. So I ain't going there. So if I feel full and tight, which I also have learned that in your sternum you kind of feel the fullness feeling, like okay, I've had too much. Now it's time for me to back off and shut that thing down. Um, and it was a lot of points which messed with my head mentally, that I would have food, small amounts of food, and not able to finish it. And I'm talking about like um, pudding. Oh, you tired, huh? Huh.
I've been tired for 6 weeks.
Okay. Um,
Don't question me.
okay. Things of that nature, that applesauce, eggs and applesauce, some of the things that I had that I just couldn't finish. Um, and I might be pushing a little much right now. You give me my little containers, I'm eating it all because I want to make sure that I'm full, but I'm not pushing the limits to where I'm throwing it back up. So, um,
Well, everybody online said they hated the pureed stage.
my wife has done so much research and dedication to this thing. There wasn't anything that I would be like, oh no, I wish you wouldn't have done that. Well, that was one time, but that's neither here nor there. No, that was 2 times. I know what you're talking
Is
about.
that chicken broth?
The chicken broth situation was a bad idea. There was bone chicken
broth,
was,
and I forgot to season it, so he just had straight bone.
She gave it to me the first time with.
I was moving too fast.
Powder.
Yeah, first time I put a little protein in it. I'm trying to help him get some protein in, and he was like, and he just was giving me that face like this ain't gonna work.
If you've had this kind of surgery, the first thing they tell you about all the gases. I'm a weekend. All the gases are still there, and I get this. Ooh, I'm keeping you up, huh? Get this foamy broth. I don't know
why I get on this camera. Y'all is so bad.
I get this foamy broth that I'm supposed to be trying to swallow down in sips. They end up the gases and air into another airy situation. It was not a good thing, and I'm like, huh. So the next time she said, "You want some of this?" And I was like, "Okay." I said, "Can we talk about it?"
And my mama fell out. She was like, "Did you season it?" I said, "Oh, I haven't done anything but warm it up." Because I was just moving so fast. It was a lot going on. I was trying to get a lot done. Because in addition to making sure he's eating, I'm cooking for the family as well. And then other stuff is going on. I'm trying to just master it all.
Give you your flowers. Because you did a wonderful job. Taking care of me this time frame.
Literally my flower.
She got on my nerves through a couple of these stages earlier on, when she thought I could not do anything on my own at all.
And now he don't want to.
I appreciate her efforts and taking care of me. So that's why I really honestly appreciate that. But you know how people in the same household for multiple days in a row get on each other's nerves. And if you ever heard about us talk about her on Mondays when I'm off work and I'm home with her, ooh, it's rough. But it was like every day was a Monday.
Stay home with me. You get this mouth.
Oh my God. Anywho.
So before he was ready to go to work, he was ready to go to work.
Yes. I took my time from work to get mentally back. And I'm not 100% back yet. I'm still healing, still processing, still adjusting. And as you see in the picture on the thumbnail, I added ground turkey to my diet today. So I went from the deli meats and roasted vegetables to now I can have raw vegetables.
No, you can. You have raw spinach and lettuce. Next week is raw vegetables. Like you can't handle like baby carrots or nothing. What's the problem?
I'm just saying. I can
Ronald,
have.
bring me that sheet over there.
Anywho,
He
I'm
he
progressing.
get excited. He can
I
have a
don't.
salad now, so he can have spinach and lettuce and all that. That's raw, like the raw salad greens is what they call it. But everything else has to be cooked. You can have cooked vegetables with the
I'm
skin
sorry.
on it now.
I apologize. I misinterpreted that. I can have the. I can have vegetables that are cooked with skin. No
Yes.
seeds on the fruits. Um, or in
Because
the fruits,
before
I should
I
say.
was like for squash and zucchini, I had to peel the skin off of it before I cooked it and gave it to him.
Um, we're gonna probably end up with another whole nother cooking show segment of B Squared with all of her mini dishes. We should have been taking pictures of these dishes in the stages.
Sure.
We did not. Today's the first time I took a picture of anything. Um, and like I said, the hard stages wasn't really hard.
I
It's
took a
just
picture of your beans and veggies.
the hard stages wasn't hard. Even through this process, one of the things you think about is like, oh my god, I don't want to do that because people eating around me. I haven't been triggered with food around me. I've seen a couple of things that my wife has made, and I'm like, well, you wasn't doing this before the surgery, but you're doing all this damn cooking all of a sudden. And it looked good too. And I don't know what it tastes like, but it looked good. It smelled good.
Well, Riley said it was good.
And I just, I muscled through it. It wasn't like it was tempting. It's the fact that I know I couldn't have it. But earlier on, the first thing I said was, I can't wait till I get a rib bone on my plate, and it's all I can eat. But I'm gonna eat that one rib bone. Who's sending me messages? She just sent me a message on this video. Anywho, um, what else? Dietary? You want to discuss anything else, or we kind of covered that enough?
Um,
I think that's all for dietary.
yeah, I guess. If I think of something.
But emotionally, there was some struggles. That's the reason why we couldn't do videos. I was struggling emotionally with learning my body, and we watched a TikTok video of a lady talking about, if you don't regret the surgery, you didn't have surgery. I didn't regret it in the fact of having pain or having pre-rate food or not being able to have certain things. I regretted it because it took me to get to surgery to start eating healthier. So another message on this is that if you can get healthier by eating some foods and substituting some things and taking the time and dedication to learn what to do and actually follow through on that, then the surgery is not required. But the regret is that I was weak and I could not do that. Because if I were to try to just do those things, the things that my wife suggested that I do, that she's learned about adding different combinations of things that taste good, but you can't work it in your mind to understand it and try it. I'm still working up to trying to do the tofu, just because I want to try it one time. I heard certain people say it tastes like chicken. I've heard, like on a reality TV show, there was a vegetarian. She was like, they didn't have no food for her, and she was just like, just give me some tofu chicken wings or boneless chicken wings, fried hard. And I was like, what kind of nonsense is
Tofu
that?
chicken tenders.
You just take the tofu and dip it in batter and fry it, and I don't know, season and fry it. I don't know. We're gonna try it one day. We're gonna get there. I don't know when.
I was gonna say you can't have fried food. So.
I'm just saying. I'm not talking about the
You
fried
can
foods. I'm talking about the
grind
tofu.
it up.
I'm not grinding no tofu. I want the whole block. Give me the block. Give me the block. Not the whole block, I should say. But if you could give me the cubes.
Season it and have it as like ground tofu.
I don't want that like that. I want that kind. I want to be able to see there's a regular old white block. Put some seasoning on it. Put it in some grease.
Ew.
I'm just want to. I don't.
You can't have grease.
I don't listen. You hear what I'm saying? I want to try the tofu at some point. At some point. I was telling my coworker about that carrot dog my mother-in-law made. Craziest thing in the world. Look like a carrot, tastes like a hot dog. Anywho, that's another video. The emotional things. that was the part where I realized, like, man, I should have not had the surgery. I should have just went ahead and been strong enough to fight through this. But that temptation of I'm gonna run to McDonald's, give me a burger. I'm gonna run to give me some chicken. Those type of things were too strong. And now that I can't take those things in, I'm a little better, knowing that I can't worry about that. And even when I get to being full, able to go out and eat anything, the limited size of my stomach and body and whatnot will help me not to overeat and overindulge. Um, that's what I'm excited to get to. I'm gonna have me a rib, and maybe one rib bone, maybe a small short end or something on a piece. I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get that rib on my plate. Um, so we ain't gonna worry about that. I'm gonna get that rib. I'm thinking I can cook for everybody at some point here on the grill. But that's coming. The other thing that I wanted the chicken leg, fried chicken leg. This one on my plate. Don't know why.
You have an air fried chicken leg with almond flour.
We're gonna
Your
get to
daughter
that.
liked it.
Okay, I'm gonna. It smelled good. Y'all did a wonderful job in there. But we'll get there. Let's see what else. Anything else throughout the journey to last month? Today, again, being this 1 month, I cannot have alcohol for 6 months. So today I was like, I got 5 months to go.
I was like, you don't even drink like that. Just because he can't have it, now he craving it.
I'm not craving it.
We have never really drank like that.
It's not a craving. It's just
It's a social environment.
I'm ready to have a social
Because
environment.
the first time that he said he wanted something, we was with the family and folks had drinks in their hands, and he was like, "Oh."
It's a little trigger. They had they had a whole 3 tables of food, and I didn't want none of the food. I wanted a drink. Just a sip.
I was like, no.
But 6 months.
He always keeps telling me to bring my plate over to him so he can sniff it. Or he'd be like, let me just lick the sausage. I'd be like, no.
The
Chicken
okay,
leg,
back up.
all of that.
Chicken leg was cool. I did. It looked good.
Did you tell him about the little nibble that you took?
I want to. You noticed. So okay, before the nibbles, real quick. It's Mother's Day. My father was doing steaks. He made some hot dogs on the grill for my daughter, and I was in the kitchen helping my father, and there was a dog left on the tray.
It was a whole tray of dogs.
It was only like 3 at the time.
When I saw it, it was like 6.
He may brought some more back in.
And there was one that had a little chunk out of it. And I was like, oh, maybe Pop pieced it off to try to taste it or whatever. And then we got home.
I pieced it. Pops pieced it.
And Ben said, I ate a little bit of that hot dog. I said, what? That was you? And it was like,
I'm a grill guy, so it was rough not to try it.
Horrible. He better be glad it didn't just eject everything.
I would have been pissed if it's had a setback. But anyway, we got through that.
I was like, what happened?
The hardest thing, the craziest thing, is the simplest things. The hardest thing that you cooked that set me on a little bit of an edge was the smoked sausage that you did you air fry them?
I did that on the griddle.
Put them on the griddle, cut them up, put them on the griddle with some vegetables. The aroma from that thing.
Sent you over the edge. Is that why you was peeking behind me like
That's
this?
the thing that set me off. We eat with our eyes and in our noses before we even taste it. And I could taste that thing through my nose. I was like, oh my God.
Y'all know the memes where you see the dog's head up on the counter looking to see what they cooking? That's him.
That wouldn't set me over the edge. That's the only thing that I think I was like, oh, this is some bull here. Like the chicken legs, the chickens you made or whatever, that was cool. It was really good. It smelled really good. Even one thing yesterday was smelling really good. I had taco salad. Tacos. One day that was really good. Looks good. Smelled good.
Chicken tenders.
Yeah, all those things looked amazing. But the only one that really set me off the most was the smoked sausage. Anywho, that was that. So now we're on to the next. Like I said, we're walking through this thing, walking it down. I've lost. I'm not decided if I want to share the amount just yet.
You can do it.
Um,
You done made them wait a whole month. You can tell them a little
I've
bit.
lost more than 50 pounds since February. So I can see it. You can see it in my face. I can see it in my face right now, my shoulders, my chest, or whatever. Right now, I lost my titties first. Um, my coworker, who I went to work last week for the first time, my coworker was off, and yesterday I walked in for the first time. I walked past her, 2 steps to get past her, and the first thing she said was, "You lost weight." She didn't know what I was out for. She said, "You lost weight," and I was like, "Yeah, I had surgery." And she said, "I can tell. I can see it in your chest." And I'm like, "Wow! Like you only see me for 2 seconds in the dark, and you could tell that I had lost weight that much."
I'll clarify why you're in the dark.
Because the lights are off inside the room.
I'm just saying. It didn't sound right.
I don't know what kind of little work I do, huh? Anyway, we was at work, and I walked into the side of next to my desk, my own cubby, and she was like, "You lost weight." We was talking about it this morning. I was talking about my food or whatever, and she was like, "Yeah, you ever get skinny mini?" And then also another coworker was downstairs, and I hadn't seen her since like last Friday. She was like, "Man, you can really tell." So
He doesn't realize he keeps putting on his regular clothes. And the stuff that didn't fit now fits. He pulled out one shirt, and I was like, "That is not your shirt. That look like a little boy's shirt." And he yet put it on. I said, "Oh my goodness!"
I think it said 4 or 5X, but it looked like a 2.
It looked like
I
a
was
2T.
like, "Oh my god!"
I was like, "You're not about to put that shirt on," but he did.
And it's just a little bit. It's shrunk, so it's a little short. So I wouldn't wear it anytime soon. But
And then you wore pants. Was that Monday or Saturday? Oh, Saturday.
oh, my
It was
sweatpants.
hanging off his behind. I was like, "Oh no, he about to give a whole show, little Chippendales action, because he's not about to keep these pants up."
Sweatpants with a drawstring. I think tomorrow or Friday, if I look at my closet correctly, I have a pair of pants that I've always worn. They're like the jogger type pants, not joggers, but yeah, like joggers. And they don't have like a button or a pot. What do they call them?
Snap.
No, belts. So it's all drawstring, but they're like khaki material, and they always kind of been little tug
Oh yeah,
type.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So we're gonna see how that looks. It's gonna be interesting. What does your face look like? My daughter said I ain't got no butt.
No,
Um,
that's
so
straight back,
straight back.
and then it's thighs.
But ultimately, I don't have I don't feel it yet. However, and me being a bad patient, my wife wanted me to walk and I wouldn't do it. I told her when it's time for me to walk, I will.
Which is past it.
I've been walking a little bit here and there. The times I have walked, I felt good about what I felt because pre-surgery, the reasons why I wanted to have the surgery is because when I walked from here just to the mailbox, my back would tighten up. If I would attempt to try to do activities, my back would tighten up. Standing up, my back would tighten up. Now I have a new issue, but again, it's just based on the relationship to the weight loss and what I'm intaking when I got to get my grams and my protein up and all that, my water. There's been a new fatigue that I hadn't had before. But again, you got to fuel your body, so you got to eat.
And you haven't been walking, so that you haven't got your strength up. But go ahead.
I was getting there. I just said that I hadn't filled my body with fuel, with water, and all that. So the fatigue is there. I had to carry a big box for my wife. She didn't want me to, but I'm like, I'm going here to help my wife. And I'm standing here as a man. My wife has this big box. I'm not going to walk in here and not carry this box. Like, what kind of man does that?
You've been hurting ever since.
I was been hurting. It's not, again, it wasn't hurt. It was just fatigue because my muscles ain't strong right now. It's not even discomfort, it's fatigue. So I said I was gonna feel it the next day, and I did in my shoulders because I'm just weak because I don't have the strength that I have. So I have to start doing some strength training here soon. And I told my wife was been adamant about not doing a gym situation or working out. I just was not in a physical shape to do that. And that's one of the challenges we have in our relationship because my wife wants me to be more active. And I'm like, I cannot do that. So now that I've had surgery, I feel a little bit more able bodied to do that. So I told her the other day, I was like, I think I'm getting close to being, when I get more healed, because I've still got some healing to do. When I get more healed, I'm going to want to be able to start doing more exercise, lifting, weight training and whatnot. I don't know when I'm going to be at cardio level just yet besides
Well, just
walking.
today he was trying to buy bikes.
Well, no, I didn't. You totally add that to this conversation. That was totally different context.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna get to the point to where I'm gonna be more active, and one of the ways, because I'm not really a fan of walking.
I mean, you can come walking with me and Mama.
I'm not a fan of walking.
But we
Because
can
y'all
talking
walking,
and walking.
I don't give a damn about. Okay, we're gonna have this conversation. We in 31 minutes in. I don't know what we're gonna get done with this because I'm in another place here. So listen, if you park your car at one location and you go to another location, like you're looking for a tow truck to get you, and you run out of gas because you can't see your car no more, that's too damn far to walk. I said it. I was gonna go spiritual, and I can't go spiritual because I ain't cursed 3 times.
That's about my fault, sir.
I'm not doing no long walks in the park or on the sidewalk or on the track. What am I walking for? I got a license. I almost cursed this shit. I don't walk. I ride a bike. I'm getting from one point to another point. I'm not a walker because it doesn't make sense to me if I can't see my car anymore. My car didn't break down. It's running fine. I got gas in it. What am I walking for? Even when I had to ride the bus, I walked around the corner. That wasn't too far. I will still see my house. I'm not really big on walking like that. It's not my thing. I'm not big on going to the mall and walking around. Well, for what? I'm going here for one thing. I'm going to buy what I'm going to buy and get on out of there.
You don't go to the mall for one thing.
You're not in this video. This ain't an R&B production. This is a B Squared production. Thank you. Anywho, so that's not my thing. So that I had an opportunity to possibly
This
get.
thing's a fat face online.
You just interrupt me.
Mom.
I was gonna say it's only a 2-mile walk
Not
to,
interested.
to the goal, but this is it might be because then round trip it'll be 3 miles.
Not interested in making a trip. A half a mile one way and a half a mile back?
1.5.
I'm not.
We did 1.86.
And that's wonderful. I'm glad y'all did that. I hope y'all really found your way. Seen some squirrels, heard the birds. Not interested. So, I made a comment to my wife about purchasing or having the option to ride bikes. And I mentioned it to her. Just see what her take was on it. She may not feel comfortable on the bike. I was just asking a question. So, in asking the question, she said, you want to do bikes? And I'm like, we might be able to do that. Not tomorrow, but just as an alternative. Because you can go to a gym. Gyms can get expensive. And they can get kind of boring. So, me and my wife have this, I don't want to call it a debate, but just kind of a disagreement on what the workout process is and all that. I don't like to walk necessarily. She likes, let's just do it. Her and her mama's.
We don't walk like
Do what you
that.
gotta do. Do what you gotta do. Just walking and talking. If I'm working out, I ain't trying to talk. I'm trying to breathe. So walking, talking, and breathing don't go together with me. You know?
But talking just takes your mind off.
That is wonderful. I'm glad to take your mind off what you're doing before you know where you gotta be at.
And we passed where I was gonna be. So I have a
Pause
goal.
right there. No, I'm not walking past what. Listen.
No, listen. We have done a 3K walk, wasn't it, or it was a 2K?
3?
I think it was.
I think it was a
It
3K.
been 3 or 5.
We did a 3K.
I was in better shape. I was probably down. I was lower, and I was lower than what I am now currently.
What I'm saying is, we have done that,
And I was
and
walking
I
a lot
want
more.
to get back to being able to do that because I myself would not be able to do a 3K right now. But we walked
That's
that 1.86,
that's different though.
and I was like, "Oh, I still feel yet good."
That's different. We were in a lot better shape than we are currently. I'm getting back down to that. I don't remember what weight I was at that particular time. I got an idea. But that being said, if we were to do a walk again, I wouldn't say I wouldn't do that. But at the time that we did that walk, I had been walking quite a bit. I was doing like a mile a day at least. But I'm just walking around the neighborhood. So
That's what I'm
that
saying.
walk
What I was
wasn't-
saying was that's a goal.
that walk was a little bit shocking because it was a walk for a A's walk, and I didn't think they didn't tell us the length. And they said we're gonna do this route, and we're walking, and I'm like, this is getting kind of long.
He clowned y'all. We was walking near the plaza, and when he could see the finish line, he was like, "Let's go on that way." And I was like, "No, you have to walk around." He's like, "Why?" But I can see it over there. Like,
If
just
you
cut
see your
through.
destination, the quickest way between point A and B is a straight line while we're walking around the corner. Again, we might get back to a point where we do a walk. I'm not saying that I won't do that, but I'm gonna have to be in shape to be able to pull that off. And as of today, walking is something that I'm doing every day. I'll be honest with you, I probably could walk around my neighborhood, a complete circle, today if I really wanted to. I'm just not interested. Point blank period. I'm just not interested.
That wasn't an effort, by the way. There was no effort in your
I was
statement.
being 100% honest. I'm just not interested in doing that right now today. As of today. 1 month out. Now 6 months out, I may say, let's go. We're about to go. We may do this video from walking. But as of today, not doing it.
We're going to drop in the picture so that you can see what we look at like when we were doing that 5K walk.
You gonna really make me do all this editing, huh? I just said
You
I'm gonna
just
do
drop
it.
it
I
in
just
at
said
the
my
end.
food. I just said the pictures we gonna do. He gonna add me and do another picture?
Absolutely.
What if it don't do all that?
You're going to do it.
What if it don't do it? I don't get some of these spots in my edit.
You're going to be okay.
Okay, but it don't work. It ain't gonna work. If y'all don't see the picture of before, y'all know what happened. He told y'all at 37 minutes. He told y'all it may not happen. So she just claimed that something was gonna happen, and she don't know. She ain't found the picture yet. But anywho, it's on Amazon. Was where it's at. But it's on that screen in there. So I think that's about all. Let me close out with this. Tomorrow's not promised. I'm on a health journey to be healthier, to take care of my family. Some of us don't have that opportunity anymore because the family's not here with them. So do what you got to do to make sure that your days will be long. We just had Mother's Day. We celebrate the mothers. This is the graduation season. So you got to graduate. You know somebody's graduating. Pour into them because the things they do today is going to affect them tomorrow. When I was 17 and 18, those things are affecting me today. And the way people are leaving here, our time is limited. So take the time as you have it to pour into somebody else. Take the time to speak life, not death. Be encouraging, lift them up, don't tear them down. If you have not reached out to a loved one or a friend and they ran across your mind, stop, take the time to reach out to them. It may be the last time. You may get a phone call and say, such and such is not here anymore. And all you can do is think back, man, I really wanted to reach out to them. So this is your chance to reach out to somebody that you may be displaced or sideways with. The Lord giving us a chance to get straight and do right by everybody else around us. And this ain't just about people that you love and care about. It's just somebody just to be that you may know, a coworker or somebody that you may have had a situationship with or whatever. put all those differences aside. I chuckled before I didn't know how I wanted to say it. Put all the
I
differences
was
aside.
with you until you had a situationship.
I didn't
I
know
was
I
like,
was going to go with that.
explain.
I didn't know I was going to go with that. Don't reach back too far, I guess. What I'm saying,
Every call shouldn't be made.
every call should be. What I'm saying is
Send
that
up a prayer. Sometimes you got to keep people
yes,
at
there you go.
length and
There you
just, Lord, bless them.
Yes, I'm just trying to cover all avenues of people that may have come into your life for a
Just
season.
remember, the door is closed on some people.
Yeah, the door's closed to people, but
Amen.
You want to make sure that you don't miss opportunities to be positive. I really want to get to that because you don't have a chance. Tomorrow's not promised for none of us. And if tomorrow's your number being called, where are you going?
Are you asking me?
You
Oh,
just saying
okay,
in
you
general.
pointed and
I'm
I
pointing
was,
to the camera.
okay.
I just want people to think about it. Like, if tomorrow he rings your phone and say, "Hey, it's time to come home," where's your home going? Who you going with?
I got caller ID.
Okay, that's it.
I'm sorry.
That's it. I'm done.
I said I got caller
I'm
ID.
done.
I'm just playing. I'll be
I'm
like,
done.
no, Lord, no, not yet. Don't.
I almost had a song, but I can't get it out. I can't get it out because I don't know the notes. I don't know the word.
You don't need a note. Come on, baby.
No, I don't know the word though. I can't get it out.
Come on. What is this song?
That was a word.
I'll sing it with you.
I don't know what I wanted to go with right
Let's
now.
listen to the song. I'll sing it with you.
I don't know the name. I don't ever know the names of them. I'm trying to come on the spot.
What's the word?
I don't know the words. It's got to come to me.
You know, so.
You want me to sing that one?
Yeah, give a hum.
I don't know if I can even come up with anything right now.
Come on. Hum a song you want to sing.
I have to freestyle it.
All right, y'all. Just in case he don't get the picture. This was us.
Put it closer to us. To us. Put it in the middle of us. See their faces.
See, I was going like this.
Kind of tilt it down a little bit. Down. That's nice. Okay. See.
You up there. Goals.
So now I ain't got to put it in there. Y'all sing it.
Wow.
I was trying to help. You see, y'all see me trying to help the editor?
So for those that are watching this video, I
Double my
apologize.
check.
Nothing plus nothing's nothing. So
Times 2. Thank you.
Okay.
Double.
So we're going to go ahead and end this. It's been almost 45 minutes. I apologize for the length of this video, but it's been a while. Like to go over. We probably didn't go over everything because there's a couple of things that we kind of could have said about.
Well, I'm grateful that we took the time because I've been trying to get him there, but I don't want to push him too much. I already done frustrated him about this food, about the walking, about his water and all that.
Not really
So,
water.
all your liquid intakes, the conversations. He's gotten frustrated with me very
Listen,
much. And
it
what I
is
said was, we have come this far.
We come this far.
I knew it was going to trigger a song. You're welcome, y'all. I knew. Oh, my God.
Trusted in his holy word.
Keep going. Keep going.
He never failed me. Yesterday, hold on, before we go, last thing. Quiet. Be seated. That's
Be seated, please.
One job on his brother.
Pastor.
I said pastor. Yesterday, I was working on my processional walk. Now, those that know, if you watch this video, I hope y'all see this. Those that know about the processional walk, they know what they come with. I'm not going to be able to partake, but I've been working on my processional walk. So just know that I'm going to have to have some alternatives to my processional cake. So I'm gonna put that out there. I'm gonna have a personal conversation with somebody on this here Sunday
And see how they can alter it.
and see if they can alter my processional cake.
Don't put some applesauce or some
I
yogurt
don't
in
think
there.
what they gotta do, I'm gonna have to see about that. You too fast.
Oh,
So
You dancing too much.
yeah. So
Probably trying to do the processional walk.
she can't do it. She's old enough. You got to be an old spirit to get the processional walk.
All y'all just remember this. We're gonna get back to it. It's gonna be us once again.
I gotta figure out what the weight I was at that point. I got an idea, but
We
I ain't
not
never
only is
posted
gonna
it.
get there, we gonna complete a walk. He don't know it yet. But we gonna do a walk again.
all right, that's my exit.
All right, he about to cut us off. Y'all have a wonderful week, and hopefully we'll be back maybe in a week.
I doubt it. Like, subscribe, comment.
Like, comment, subscribe,
What's the difference?
hit the notification bell. I just wanted to say it my way.
Bully. So also, if you got questions to ask about what surgery I did, things like that, what apps I'm using,
Whatever questions you had.
yeah, recipes. Really reach out about the recipes. They're really good. Even if you're not thinking about having surgery, you just want to lose a little weight, they are really good alternatives out there. Bianca found a lot on TikTok. Use the TikTok before they close it down.
For real.
Oh,
Some of that.
Let's talk about it.
no,
No.
we're not. We're not. Okay, so check out the
You can
recipes.
just search bariatric recipes. They'll ask you it'll ask what stage or whatever. You can do whatever stage, but definitely do that. There's a lot of stuff, like even some of the stuff that I've made him, I've eaten as well. So I'm down 23 pounds. So it works, and check it out. I'll share. I don't have a problem sharing.
Was something else I wanted to mention at the end here, but I forgot. So I guess it's gonna be all.
I got nothing. Y'all have a wonderful week. I'll try to get him to do this again next week. We'll see what happens.
Something significant has to happen for me to be able to do it again next week because ain't nothing changing. That's one of the things we didn't do it because if they don't change, we're doing this for. What we're talking about?
Your son's graduating.
That's it.
That's coming up.
Congratulations, people. Yeah, that's it.
So maybe before you go out to see him graduate.
I might be able to have another video next week because I do have a doctor's appointment
On Wednesday.
next week.
Yeah. You can eat a carrot on camera. A raw carrot, because you can have raw vegetables next week.
I'm not gonna eat anything on camera. So we will sign out here. Be
Squared.
check it out. Check it out.
Bye.